So what's driving this extreme weather across the country? Brett Dutschke is a meteorologist at Weatherzone and says it seems that in the east at least, the worst is over for flood-prone areas.
Well, I anticipate that we have seen the worst of the most widespread and severe flooding rain, in excess of 150 millimetres to 300 millimetres from the Sunshine Coast to south of the New South Wales border. It's led to significant flooding. The worst has passed, although there's still potential for in excess of 100 to 150 millimetres over the next 24 hours, although that would be confined to the area Brisbane, Gold Coast and into the mid-north coast of New South Wales. The Sunshine Coast will be the first to experience noticeable easing of this rain.
So what's the outlook? Are we expecting more rain and possibly more flooding in the longer term?
There's still a high potential for flooding over southeast Queensland, northeastern New South Wales over the next 24 to 72 hours, although the most intense and widespread flooding has already occurred, where in excess of 300 millimetres has fallen between Sunshine Coast and New South Wales border, the heaviest rain that area has seen in 15 to 20 years. Thankfully, the upstream areas like Weatherzone Dam have only seen about 100 millimetres so far, well short of the 400 millimetres that occurred in that area this time last year.
2011 was the first cooler than average year in a decade for Australia, but Perth appears to be bucking the trend. It clocked its hottest year on record. What's going on?
Well, the main reason for this is persistent and strong easterly winds, which is partly due to being in a La Nina pattern, which does allow for these winds to strengthen. They do mean eastern Australia is more humid and gets above average rainfall, but once they reach Western Australia, they gain a lot of heat across the interior. So it means, for instance, Perth is seeing extended periods of heat and is potentially in its longest heat wave on record.
Brett Dutschke from Weatherzone, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.